what is new today will be old tomorrow. So don't stop learning. Don't stop refreshing yourself.
I think we let's go a little bit more personal question about personal experience and lesson. I'm sure in the journey of you be a digital industry, you have learned a lot of lessons. But what is the most memorable lesson that you think would be valuable for the audience to learn from your sharing?
Well, I think there's a few things here that I just sort of noted down, in terms of challenges. I mean, when you're moving from sort of like old technology to new technology, of course, it's not just as simple as replacing an apple with a pear, right? Yeah. It's you cannot just lift and drop. It's not that easy, So it is always challenging because there are other systems and processes and people that are involved. And you can't just pull something out and put something in. It takes time. You need to think about it. There are always challenges. There are always costs. Digital transformation in some cases may not be cheap, right? It depends on how complicated the organization, how deep rooted the legacy solutions are embedded. There are challenges like that. There is also exposure to, new types of risk. You hear about, if you're using technology, you're exposing yourself to data privacy risks, cyber security risks. The advantage of the old world was that you can't hack a piece of paper, right? It's not possible. If you're manual, if you're filling in, if you're reading books, everything is manual, you cannot hack that. But now everything is hackable. So there are challenges to take into account with the whole malicious element that is out there in the digital world. That's a challenge. And it's always evolving, and I think you just need to accept that it won't necessarily be easy, but you should take it on, because digital is not going away. Technology is not going to slow down. We've said it a few times.
Yes. Thanks, Gary. And I'm sure a lot of people, some people will want to go more deep in terms of more technical side or more experience and advice from you. If you guys want to reach out to Gary, I will drop a link below about Gary information. Of course, only ask professional and important question, because Gary is busy as well, And one more thing, I'm just curious. It come up to me when you've been sharing about that. So about human involved when you say digital is changing. I'm sure you cover very huge, big side in China. What are you experience of dealing with people who, for example, completely don't know anything about digital and the culture and people and learning, and how fast they learn and adapt, and how do you deal with this? And maybe you share some experience on that as well, because some of the country in South Asian Pacific, I'm sure is still a country that keep it up with the digital world as well.
Mm-hmm. Well, I actually find that most of the people that I encounter these days are very open to change, right? They like the new concepts, the new technology, the new opportunities that it brings along. Sometimes there is some cultural resistance. People, we mentioned it earlier, people may be scared for their jobs, think that they will no longer be required. So that's when you have to use some change management techniques You have to educate them to say, look, you know, it's this is not the end of the road for you. You know, there are exciting opportunities that will come as a result of deploying this technology. You know, your job will take on a different look and feel. You will be able to add more value to the organization. You will be able to learn new things, and it'll be a much more fulfilling journey for you in terms of your working experience. So, you know, there's opportunities, of course. You know, not everybody will be ready to open their arms and welcome you and welcome the new technology. But of course, you know, we keep saying it, you cannot stop it, right? If an organization wants to change, they will change. So you either, you know, you either get on the bus or you're off the bus, right? It's one of those things.
Yeah. Thank you, Gary. It's really a lot of expensive lesson today, and also very valuable information. I believe all my audience is really have a big open eyes after this conversation. Let's close up the amazing interview today with one last question. This one don't have anything to do with digital. So, if one thing Gary would talk to Gary 5 years ago, what you want to tell to yourself?
That's a good question. I guess I would say, you know, just continue to expect rapid change. Just you know, don't think that the world is going to stop changing, because it will continue to change and evolve. You know, what is new today will be old tomorrow. So don't stop learning. Don't stop refreshing yourself. You know, it's easy to get distracted by all of the trends and all of the, you know, all of the buzzwords that come along. But you know, it's there's lots of great learning opportunities for everybody to you know, embrace technology, embrace change. Everything's right at your fingertips. You know, the learning has never been easier. You don't have to go to a library. It's right there at your fingertips on your laptop, your Android, your iOS, whatever you're using. It's there. So don't be scared, Gary. Everything will be good. That would be my message to myself.
Oh, that's so much positive. I think it's our audience really learn so much from you. I love the positivity from Gary. By the way, he make me because I'm the person that I always call myself that tech idiot already. But then when you share me so much of this, even as a business person right now, I feel so much more confident to, you know, welcome more to technology. And I even have a children right now, and I believe it's all this is valuable. My channel is full of young people, and they in the vulnerable moment right now because of COVID. And whatever you've been sharing just now, I really appreciate a lot. It's helped them to push up their confidence to go into this self-learning requirement for sure, but also some advice from an expert and experienced person like you will give so much courage for them. Thank you, Gary, for today's conversation. I really appreciate your time. And any last thing that you want to share with our audience?
Well, what can I say? I mean, I think that thank you for welcoming me to your show today. You know, it's been a pleasure for me to just talk to you about these topics. You know, you could talk for hours about digital transformation or certain technologies or certain you know, trends that are going on in the market. But you know, I guess it's just one of those things that just keep yourself fresh. You know, keep yourself in tune with everything that's going on. There are some great opportunities out there. The market is very hot at the moment in terms of jobs. The demand is huge. You know, lots of employers are looking for good, talented individuals to join them across all different verticals. So it's a great time to be looking out for new opportunities. So, you know, if you're sitting there at home and you're wondering what to do with yourself, then you know, my advice would be get out there now. follow your dream, and good luck.
Thank you, Gary. Thank you. And we will see you guys in the next episode. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel. And I will see you next Friday. Thank you, Gary.
Thank you. Bye-bye.